Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to my Adobe After Effects tutorial. In this video, I'm going to talk about the anchor point layer property that is here inside After Effects. Now, as you can see, I've got a text layer set up, and like I said, I'm going to talk about the anchor point. Now, anchor point is a point which controls, or is a layer property which controls all these other keyframes. Now, it mainly deals with position, scale, and rotation. It doesn't really affect the opacity, so it is really important to these three other layer properties. If you are changing these three layer properties, you need to know how or where is the anchor point located for a particular layer. Now, anchor point is important for everything, whether it is an Illustrator file, a JPEG, video file, once again text layers, null object, cameras, etc. So you need to really understand how this thing works. Now, for example, take a look at this layer that I've got set up. It says CG style, and I want to create that very basic flyby effect that I created in the previous tutorial, right? So I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the animation for my scale property, okay? And I'm gonna increase this, but as you can see right now, it scales up in a very odd way. It doesn't scale up from the center. It scales up from this bottom point, and we don't really want that because you can see if I cannot make this thing go out of the screen even if I take it to a very high number. So I'm going to press Ctrl Z right now a couple of times, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the anchor point right from the center over here. Okay, I'm going to take this, I'm going to position it right in the center of this text layer. And how I'm going to do it, I'm going to press the Y key on my keyboard. That switches to the pan behind tool. Okay, I'm going to just take it, I'm going to click on this anchor point, I'm going to drag it, I'm going to center it in the center of my text layer. So now if I was to scale, you can see that it scales right from the center, and that is a difference in changing the anchor point and not changing it. But I've got one more keyboard shortcut for y'all. What you can do is you can just hold down the Y key. Okay, don't let go of it. Okay, so it's like a temporary keyboard shortcut. You can just hold down the Y key and then you switch the pan behind tool, but remember, don't let go of it. And now you can place the anchor point wherever you want, like this. And now if I let go, you can see I come back to my selection tool. And now if I was to change the scale opacity parameter, you can see it scales from this E point. This also controls the rotation. For example, take a look at this. If I was to take my pan behind and change the location of my this anchor point to say somewhere over here, and now if I do my rotation, you can see that it rotates from this point over here. And if I don't want this, and if I want a center rotation, I can just take this, change it into the center, and now if I rotate, you will see that it rotates from the center point. So really, when you are animating something, if you are a 2D animator and you're bringing in files from Illustrator, this is very, very important for you to know. Okay, and this is how you're supposed to use the anchor point, and this is how you can change the anchor point too. And the best part is, friends, that you can actually have this anchor point animated. So you can see the stopwatch, you can start the animation, move ahead in time, and see, I'm just going to take my pan behind tool and I'm going to place it over here, and you can see that makes another keyframe, that meaning that the animation is working. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the scale, I'm going to start some rotation, and as soon as it comes here, I'm going to just tilt it like this. Or actually, at the start point, I'm going to tilt it a little bit, and right at the start, as in right at the end, I'm going to reset it. So it's going to come in the center, and now if you take a look at it, you can see we've got a very different weird kind of animation. So you get the point of how to use the anchor point layer property. Thank you for watching this video, friends. I will see you all next time in my next tutorial. I'm going to be discussing the position layer property. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next time. Please subscribe, take care, and thank you.